Do not attempt to adjust your screen. Forbez DVD Live is taking over.
Honored, man.
That's one of my favorite records. When I first heard it, I had it on.
Where was you at when you first heard that? Because you always say that, and
I was in my crib on. I was living on Waverly Avenue, and I had a studio there, and I got the CD. It was a sampler, and I had the CD, and I played the shit. And I've always been conscious, you know, awake to what's going on with us and our people. And when I heard it, the beat was dope, and I knew the drum loop because I think those drums, if I'm not mistaken, Carlos Best did those drums.
You got it.
Carlos did a drum record.
He did a drum record.
He did a drum breakbeat.
He did all the 36 Chambers drums.
Firehouse Studio.
Firehouse.
Yeah. So I had those drums. So I was like, damn, that sounds like the Carlos drum.
Right.
But when I heard the sample, and then when I listened to the lyrics at the same time, I was like, nah, fuck that. Play that shit again. So I remember my homeboy Trife used to come to the crib every day and say, play that Shabazz shit.
Right.
So we would just sit there drinking 40s and just listen to that song over and over.
Wow.
And that inspired us to make songs like called Still a Slave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We made, you know, like, because with us that are our era, growing up 90s Brooklyn, we, like me and my cousin always say, we from the Albee Square Mall.
Right.
We not from this Soho Barclays shit. You know what I'm saying? We from the era of the warrior spirit of Brooklyn. So, like you said off camera, you had to come in, when you came in, you had to come in under some type of knowledge.
Right.
You couldn't just be out there just popping shit.
Right. Nah. You had to have knowledge yourself.
People fuck you up for not knowing what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Now with the internet, everybody speaks freely.
Right.
And don't
you gave everybody a lane, and it's all blended in.
Exactly. You can't differentiate who's the real dude from the fake dude. Because I have people every day calling me, yo, you fake nigga, and all this, and I'd be like,
they don't know you.
If you was around me,
you wouldn't know
scared
that.
of me.
Exactly.
You wouldn't. If I was walking down the street, you'd probably cross the street.
Exactly.
And that's nothing to brag about, but that's just
how it is.
You know what I'm saying? But when I first heard the record, I was like, this is what we need.
It's that warrior. It had a warrior feeling.
Yeah, it was just powerful. You know what I'm saying? Because I was missing powerful songs. I didn't like the Bad Boy era of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I like Bad Boy for Craig Mack, you know, because it was party. I like some of the Biggie stuff, but I've always been on more of a where's the lyrics at as far as the uplift of people.
Right.
I didn't like the party music.
Right.
So that was my antidote for a lot of that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So when I heard that shit, I just play that shit over and over. I might still have the CD somewhere, and it's like, I revisit that. The biggest shit about me is if you make it on my iPod, you made it. Because it's a lot to put music on the iPod.
Yes. Right.
And I still have the fat iPod, the 80 gig iPod. So there is, so you have to actually plug the wire up and put it in the iTunes and drag it. Yeah. Shabazz is on my iPod. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Along with the red hook on houses.
Yeah. I was gonna get into that. That was another project, another group. You know, I did too. You know what I'm saying, with Razor. Yeah. You know, he had the aneurysm, and then it just was like not meant to be no more. So, but I still got a second album, and it's out of here. But just waiting, man, because you know how it is right now. It's not looking right now.
Yeah. Ayatollah.
Out of here. Crazy. He's underrated. He's like one of the most illest producers, man.
Shout out to Tola too.
Yeah.
He just sent me some beats.
Yeah, he loves making beats, man.
Yeah, he seems like
he just want to make music.
He could be on an island with a machine.
That's it, and he's good. Leave him alone. He don't need no people. Leave him alone. Yeah, that's how I told him.
What happened to those people?
Maybe they lost confidence because the party.
Yeah.
Everybody want that big hit record, everybody want that down south check, you know, that down south record. So he gonna stay with the soul. He gonna stay to the format that we came through. He's staying with the era. So when you when they come back around, he gonna be the king. Put it like that. Yeah. You know how it goes in circles. He gonna be the king.
Fourth Disciple, I just told him
another one. He gonna be the king.
I told him on Twitter today, you're not even from this planet.
Yeah, he's gonna be the king. He's like Marvin Gaye with a drum machine, with a keyboard to me. When I first met him, he had the spirit of like Marvin Gaye in him. I felt like a Motown, like he was from Motown, a producer from Motown. He's like a special dude, man.
Well, how do you choose what beats to rhyme to in 2000?
The spirit. It's all spiritual. The beat gotta, like, I don't hear beats.
Okay.
I see them.
Okay.
It's like, damn, that's like a score to a certain situation I went through and I almost died. So there go that, and it just tells me what to say. Because it's like when you look at a movie. If somebody about to die, a certain type of music come on, on the edge music. That's how I listen to beats. It's like a scene. If it fits a scene in my movie, my life, bam, I'm jumping on that.
Red Hook, you're from Red Hook.
Yeah.
You grew up under Klein.
Yeah.
A lot of people like that.
Yeah.
How was that area changed?
It's crackers out there.
Plain and simple.
Yeah, let me get to the point. It's crackers walking through, skateboarding. It's like, it's crazy. I go out there, I'm like,
what about the people?
I can do it, but I'm not just. It's just funny how it changed.
What about the people who say gentrification is good because it makes the neighborhood safe now?
I don't get into all that, because you know what it is? The rent goes up, y'all can't afford it, that's y'all niggas get out. Without y'all niggas get out. You understand? That's another way of getting y'all out. They just don't see it yet. You got across the street, you got condos, $2 million each. Then you got apartments next door, shootouts all day. I don't get it.
When you see the civil unrest that's going on in society, why don't you think more big name rappers that we put?
Because they got a gag order, man. They in bed with the devil and they made a covenant with Satan, and that's it. They ain't gonna say nothing, or they gonna lose all their benefits, or they either gonna get publicly humiliated, physical harm, or financial ruin.
Because when I did my PSA, you was one of the people that was supporting it the most.
Period.
And that summed that up, basically.
Basically.
When you hear hip hop now, do you say, this sound, motherfucker?
I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted. They all phony, it's all disgusting, man. You know, the artists I respect who live in what they spitting.
Okay.
That's how you can tell the real artists from the fake ones. You could feel it. If you could see the movie and put yourself there, or if you was there, or you saw that story on the news, you heard about that. You understand? Like, I like brothers who give solutions. Like okay, when the little kids see Crime Saga, right? My the angle I came from when I sat down and wrote that song, I said, you know what? I'm gonna come from a lifer's standpoint. What would a lifer say to you? You 16, you on your first bid for a body. You going home though. Yeah. But you in there with lifers, right? Yeah. What are they gonna tell that 16-year-old kid? When you go home, bust your gun, get that money? Or he gonna tell you, go home, do the right thing, you got a second chance. I don't got no more chances. Go home, get your life right, listen to your parents, go to school, get a job, do your life the right way. Because you come back in here, you're gonna be my bitch, right? He gonna tell him the truth. What these rapping niggas do? Sell drugs, selling dope on the iPad. And them 9 niggas got locked up for selling dope on the iPad in the Bronx. Come on, man. Rick Ross, you ain't selling dope on your iPad. Come on, man.
What about the youth that's gonna look at it and say, oh, this nigga bitter, he ain't getting no money?
No, it ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I got money, I just don't tell y'all about it. You don't know what I got. You don't know nothing about me. I like it like that. Yeah. I like when they say that. Oh, all right, cool. I got something worth more than money. All right? I got the kingdom coming. That's what I got. I got the treasures in heaven, man. I got the knowledge is the real money. Yeah. It's worth more than gold. And Bob Marley said it. It's in the scriptures. Solomon said it. Wisdom is worth more than gold and silver, man. And knowing how to maneuver in this fucking hellhole, and the walls are closing in, the walls of hell are closing in, they're even squeezing tighter now. To be able to still survive this, be in your right mind, still be healthy, no diseases, no drug habits, and still be in your same state of mind that you was always in, is a miracle, man. You gotta be blessed, man. You gotta be touched by a higher power. There's no way in the world that you didn't fall victim like everybody else you was next to. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's, like you said, they sold out. How come you ain't go that route and just say fuck that and do party shit? You don't even believe, man. I got about 40 party bangers that'll stomp all of these niggas out. But you never heard one of them. Nobody never seen or heard Baz do none of that. But my family and my niggas in the hood, like, yo, they mad at me for like 20 years now. Nigga, you killing the party with that. Why you don't put that out? I just do that to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I got a mission I'm on, man. I can't, that's like, I can't go from that, man.
When you see stuff like the Eric Gardner situation, what do you think about that?
I mean, Zechariah 11:5. It said, I'm gonna start at 4. It said, feed the flock that are led to the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. It's in the Bible.
Wow.
I mean, I said it on death penalty penalty.
Yeah.
The justice system is his. The court only acquit him. I told y'all a long time ago.
Yeah.
I mean, what else y'all need to see?
85% of y'all
Are going to hell with him. What else? What else do they need to see? It's gonna keep happening.
Yeah.
They're gonna beat that little 12-year-olds. They're gonna beat all of them.
Yeah.
It's written, man. This is prophecy being fulfilled.
I
You
tell
asked me
people-
about Eric Gardner.
Yeah.
You asked me about Mike Brown. You asked me about all of them. It's prophecy being fulfilled.
And when we grew
We
up,
under the curses. That's part of the curses. Matter of fact, if you read Amos 1:11, it says right there about about Edom. I got the Bible in my pocket. I'll pull it out, my nigga. Like I'm going in, cause I don't want to misquote and be niggas be like, yo, it didn't say that. I don't want to hear them for them niggas. It's for them niggas.
but in our time,
Shabazz The Disciple.
That's right. I ain't just. It ain't just a name, man.
yeah,
I'm a
I was
follower of
telling
this
people
book, man.
about Eleanor Bumpers. Look that up. Eleanor Bumpers.
Yeah.
Because she was an old lady.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I remember
yo, you
that.
heard about the lady in while I look for the scripture,
Yeah.
the lady in Atlanta. This was a couple of years ago. They raided her crib. She was 92 years old. They shot her 96 times.
Yeah.
And it was the wrong house. The niggas they was looking for was in the next house.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I remember, you seen that? And I remember Al Sharpton was talking about that. I was like, come on, man.
I don't fuck with no Al Sharpton.
I don't either. I'm just, yeah, I threw him in, there. We gotta get him too.
Get him the fuck
Al
out.
Sharpton.
Yeah. like we gotta really, cause a lot of times,
Man, he on the payroll. He come out and get 50,000
Yeah.
just to calm y'all niggas down, cause y'all ready to riot. The lion is about to wake up, and he come and put the pacifier in the baby from hollering and screaming.
Yeah.
That's all his job is. And he get his little 50 G's and go on vacation till the next nigga gets shot.
damn.
Well, that shit that shit might be tomorrow the way they done turned.
I mean,
Yeah.
yo, it's crazy how they killed that dude in Cali the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They keep going, bro. Matter of fact, they killed another dude in